10 Tales of Christmas. Chapter 13. The Christmas Spider. The gray spider worked very hard every day, making long strands of silk that he wove into a web in which he caught troublesome flies. But he noticed that everyone turned away from him because, they said, he, he was so unpleasant to look at with his long, crooked legs and furry body. Of course, the gray spider didn't believe that, because he had only the kindliest feelings for everybody. One day, when he was crossing the stream, he looked into the water, and there he saw himself as he really was. Oh, he thought, I am very unpleasant to look at. I shall keep out of people's ways. He was very sad and hid himself in the darkest corner of the stable. There he again began to work as he always had, weaving long strands of silk into webs and catching flies. The donkey and the ox and the sheep who lived in the stable thanked him for his kindness, because now they were no longer bothered with the buzzing flies. That made the spider very happy. One night, exactly at midnight, the spider was awakened by a brilliant light. He looked about and saw that the light came from the manger, where a tiny child lay on the hay. The stable was filled with glory, and over the child bent a beautiful mother. Behind her stood a man with a staff in his hand, and the ox and the donkey and all the white sheep were down on their knees. Suddenly, a gust of bitter wind swept through the stable, and the baby began to weep from the cold. The mother bent over him, but could not cover him enough to keep him warm. The little spider took his silken web and laid it at Mary's feet, for it was Mary. And Mary took up the web and covered the baby with it. It was as soft as thistledown and as warm as wool. The child stopped his crying and smiled at the little gray spider. Then Mary said, Little gray spider, for this great gift to the babe, you may have anything you wish. Most of all, said the spider, I wish to be beautiful. That I cannot give you, Mary answered. You must stay as you are for as long as you live. But this I grant you. Whenever anyone sees this spider at evening, he will count it as a good omen, and it shall bring him good fortune. This made the spider very happy, and to this day, on Christmas Eve, we cover the Christmas tree with angel's hair in memory of the gray spider in his silken web. By Marguerite D'Angeli.